Hello and welcome back to the Miles Offside podcast. My name's Cameron and I'm joined with Finley and Rob today.
Hello.
No Joe.
No Joe.
No. Disappointment.
He wasn't here last
Yet
week,
again.
but there was no post last week. But he wasn't here. He's dead still.
We won't talk about last week. We won't talk
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, these two messed up. Finn and Cam messed up.
These two?
Yeah.
It was him?
I had to leave for a
Was
trip.
It was
Wasn't
Cameron.
me.
To be fair, I won't blame Cam, because that studio was a fucking shit show.
The thing is, if you're in that studio, you've got to have someone else with you to just sit at the desk.
like sit at the desk, but that is a bit boring.
Because whereas this, you've got everything in front of you.
Yeah. Like
Reed, football.
Yep.
Cheers.
Well, we need to go through the fixtures
World
Sure I
class
do.
were missed.
Ham horn
Oh no,
analysis.
not the fixtures were missed. The fixtures.
Fixtures that we didn't do.
Yeah, but we
Yet.
did, because we did an Instagram post anyway, in absence of the podcast, which would have had our predictions on. But we need to do match day 14, and then we need to cover the midweek fixtures.
I think just double
that
up on
have just
every
been going
team.
on.
Just double up.
Anyway,
Well, we'll go through the
You
weekend
look really
ones.
sophisticated with that in your hand, by the way. He's got a hot chocolate coffee.
Anyway.
Tea.
Saturday.
Respect.
Saturday just gone was the 2nd of December.
December.
Do you remember it?
You should do,
Yeah, I
mate.
do. I do.
Yeah, you
I
should
do.
do.
Anyway, we'll get on to why I remember. Right.
Brentford, Luton.
Why? Sorry, are you hosting?
Yeah, I am.
No.
Sorry, I don't feel.
I don't want to talk about that one. I
Feels
want to
weird.
talk about Arsenal Wolves.
I don't want to talk about that one.
Yet.
To be fair, actually, I kind of agree. I've got something I'm an avid watcher of highlights. However, I, for some reason, cannot remember the goals in this Brentford-Luton game. Someone's moving my mic. Okay, apologies. Sorry. I'm not very good at talking into the mic.
Sorry, Rob's
But
actually awful.
I speak well, I just don't speak into the mic. Right, I'm speaking like this. Right, that's it. I have had enough. I can't remember who even scored for Brentford Luton. Am I dumb? Why have I forgot that game happened? Did that game happen this week?
It's because of the midweek fixtures.
Yeah.
Like, we've just completely forgotten what's happened. So Morpay scored,
yeah.
me and Shandon Baptiste.
Did you score? Did you?
Was it Jacob Brown who scored for Luton?
Yeah, I did
Yes.
score.
What?
Jacob
I
Brown.
don't even remember that game happening. Oh, right, that's world-class analysis. Go on to Arsenal Wolves. Arsenal scored.
Arsenal Wolves. Wow.
Have you seen Arsenal scored one of the best goals so far this season? Very intricate football.
Oh, was that the team
It
play
was
goal I was talking about in the chat?
Tacky. Yeah, you put in the chat it's just as good as Garnacho's. I disagree about that, but it was like
Nah, it was
I was
good.
watching it with my cousin who's an Arsenal fan. It was like prime Wenger ball.
I love a team goal though.
Arsenal
that's the
love
issue.
to make it hard for themselves though, as we will get onto about Luton. But
Honestly,
they make it so hard for themselves. They didn't need to concede. They conceded such a terrible goal, like such a horrible goal to concede.
they just look. Do you not think it just looks like the struggle in games?
Yeah, that's what confused me when they're top of the league.
And
Like, I don't think I'll get on to about Luton. I don't want to get into it yet, but I don't think their form is sustainable. But anyways, I think move through these Saturday fixtures quite quick.
yeah.
Burnley.
5-0.
Huge result.
Huge.
Up the burn. Kolyoshu, by the way, every time I mention his name on the podcast, Joe turns around and goes, He's done it for like 2 games, Joe, but he is actually like unbelievably good. Like he'll stay in the Premier League for
Just
a long
mention
And
time.
honestly, Rodriguez just scores early goals.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Sam
Paul Heckingbottom got the sack because of that game.
Yeah, Heckingbottom
Sheffield
sacked.
Sacked their manager, the first
I
of
think
the
he
Prem
was-
teams to sack their manager.
I think it
this
was a
season.
weird
Chris
one.
Wilder's back.
Wait, is he?
It's not confirmed yet.
He
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he was there.
for the match yesterday.
He was there yesterday.
What, he managed the match yesterday?
Yeah.
Why? I thought it was just like a link. Never mind, he's already back.
Confirmed.
Chris
Mate,
Wilder's back in the Prem.
they announced it like 2
What?
hours after they sacked Heckingbottom.
Yeah, it wasn't even like 2 hours. I think they put the announcement out that they'd sacked him, like on Sky Sports, put it out, and then
Oh
like,
my god, I genuinely thought it was just like one of them rumours. I thought they had an assistant manager, but they got beat. But they were always going to get beat off Liverpool.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
They don't have a team sustainable to stay in the Prem. Burnley, though, I mean, they did lose to Wolves, but up the burn.
Everton got a really good result. At
Yeah,
the
a really
City
good
ground.
result. However, they're not
Forest.
winning tonight. Come on,
Yeah.
come on, you man.
Well, we're talking about who you're playing tonight. No, not who you're playing tonight. Talking about Newcastle.
yeah.
You beat United on Saturday. 1-0.
Didn't just beat
1-0.
United. I'd argue, Cam might agree.
Should have been about 4 or
No,
5, I think.
I think it is the best performance so far under Eddie Howe in terms of management of a game. The way we weren't like everything. Sometimes in games like PSG, when they made it 3-1, we were overcommitting trying to score 7 against them. But Man United, we managed, honestly, the best game management from us so far because we weren't over-committing to try and win the game. We were so, like, sustainable, unbelievable.
It was so weird, though, because, like...
So good.
It was so weird because, like, the atmosphere was class.
It always is under the lights for us, except
class.
Dortmund.
And then, I don't know, like, I feel like we should have scored about flipping 4.
Onana and it was Maguire. Harry Maguire
so
put on the best centre-back performance I've seen against us this season.
Onana looked a bit ropey.
Every time he got the ball, he was getting stiff.
He was fine in goal, but
he was unbelievable last night.
He looked a bit ropey.
Chelsea beat Brighton despite going a man down at half-time. Conor Gallagher got
Enzo Fernandez brace, wasn't it?
Yeah, Gallagher got sent off.
Do you want to know, like,
on a challenge against his old mate?
Do you want to know an absolutely crazy stat, by the way? Before, I think it might have changed now, but the last 49 goals in the Premier League was 47 different goal scorers on that weekend, after that weekend. So Enzo Fernandez was a brace and Heung-min Son scored an own goal, but the other 49 goals before that, 47 of them were different goal scorers. Which is just a...
But it'd not be 46?
No, because obviously
2 of them
49. Enzo Fernandez got 2.
Counts as one,
and counts as that's 1. It's 47 different goal scorers in 49. Then there was an own goal. Liverpool made it hard for themselves, but that's what's going to happen when they don't have the best goalkeeper in Premier League history.
Yeah.
Trent getting a brace.
Which is draw for Palace at the Olympic Stadium or West Ham Stadium.
Kudus scored for FPL. Stadium. He's such a baller, that Kudus. I wanted him in Newcastle so badly.
We got a disappointing result at the Vitality, but to be fair, it wasn't a disappointing result in the end because we were actually 2-1 down to the 90th minute.
To be honest, as well,
who scored the
away?
Watkins.
I know it's
Isaac Clare.
The thing is, I know it's Bournemouth, right? But like getting points away from home, doesn't matter who it is always decent.
Yeah, it's a good result. To be fair,
it's always decent.
Yeah, because Bournemouth just seem to be making Vitality a little
and
bit.
And they're our bogey team. Like, over the years, we have struggled at the Vitality.
Done well.
They got us relegated.
Man City, Tottenham.
What a game.
Yeah.
What a game.
Very good.
By the way, I missed the equaliser. I thought the game was done, so I took my dog for a walk as I was putting my dog's lead on. The last goal went in. But then there was like a really controversial decision at the end as well. Where more poor officiating by the referee.
Was it Diaz's goal?
No, it was where Grealish went 1-on-1. The referee played advantage. The referee played advantage and then blew the whistle.
Diaz's goal was the weekend before, wasn't it?
Yeah. The Diaz one was against Liverpool. Yeah. But City, a bit of, as we will speak about, as Finn's getting very excited, we'll speak about that in a minute.
Yeah, boy. Tottenham are involved in some games.
I know, we have them on Sunday
at the moment.
We have them on Sunday as well.
Tottenham versus Chelsea was what? I mean, that was a game and a half in itself.
Oh yeah.
Tottenham, Man City.
The reason why that ended up as a good game was because the referee, like, not his fault, but the red cards in it, like, obviously they went down to 9 men.
Do you know?
And then they were still trying to defend in the halfway line.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Do you know what it is with why Tottenham are always under Ange always going to be in good games, especially with the injuries to Van der Ven and Romero. They have very average players now starting against top teams, but because they're tactically that well set up, they're scoring goals, but they can't defend that way. Any team who's good defensively should be able to beat Tottenham. That's why I think we'll beat them away from home. Anyways, on to the midweeks.
Yeah,
because they're a bit fresher in my mind.
Slow down now and get onto the games.
Yeah, so Tuesday night we'll go with we'll keep Arsenal till after, but Wolves Burnley 1-0.
Hwang Hee-chan scores again.
Typical Wolves.
He went from terrible to had a good run of form and unreal again, but Wolves winning again. Winning a game
they should have won. So.
Yeah, but at least they're finally winning a game and not getting robbed by referees, because Wolves should be on about 25 points this year. They should be pushing up and around Brighton. They play good football. I like Gary O'Neill a lot, but
and then
good win.
And Burnley's still struggling.
Yeah, Company won't get sacked. I think they'll keep it. If they go down, they'll come straight.
The thing is, they'd be stupid to sack Company, because like, who are they going to get? Who's like?
No one's going to go on.
They're better off. They're probably better off going down with Company and just rebuilding.
Going back up. Yeah.
Well, he's proved they can do it in the Championship. This is the thing that annoys me, when managers do so well in the Championship and then come to the Prem
and then get sacked.
And then within 5 months they get sacked. Like, if you're gonna keep a manager who's just like absolutely obliterated that league, and you go back down.
And he did obliterate it as well. Burnley were
one of the
clear.
best championship teams of all time.
Honestly,
it's a completely different team. I think they'll get Ian Matson in January on loan, and I think. Yeah, I think they'll bring in a few players in January, and I think they'll make it I think they'll make it a relegation battle. I think they'll make it a scrap. I only think the Sheffield United got nailed on to go down. I think Burnley, Luton, Everton, and I think Forest will get dragged in there. They'll all be like battling tooth and nail. Which game are we going on?
We're talking about Luton.
We're going about Luton Arsenal 4-3.
One of the best games again this season.
Luton are scoring, you know. They're getting goals.
Do you know what? They're just hard to play against.
I said about a month ago that Luton were kicking on and getting goals.
We have them in a few weeks as well.
23rd.
Yeah, 23rd.
We've got them.
They're genuinely putting some decent performances in.
They're just a physical presence.
You know what it is? When they came up, it was one of them teams where you thought, oh, they're just going straight back down. But now they're actually fighting.
Yeah, they're not they're not rolling over.
You just got to look. They're the only team out of the three that have come up and retained the squad. Burnley lost vital loan players. Sheffield sold their best players to relegation rivals.
Nah, look at that Luton team. What went up compared to the one they've got now? There's only 3 players who are the same. They've got a different keeper. They've got 2 centre backs the same or one.
Yeah, but
they're saying Ross Barkley,
they've still got the squad though. What I'm saying is that they've strengthened.
They haven't lost
with
anyone.
3 signings.
They haven't lost anyone, because they've
and
got
they've
Townsend, Barkley. They kept Morrison out of Bayo and Panzu, but Mpanzu's not. I love the story, but he's not the best of players in the world. They kept Lockyer, and I think Oshaw was there last year. Kabore is new. That Kabore, by the way.
Kabore was there last year, wasn't he?
I don't know if he was there on loan. He might have been. I could be wrong.
I can't remember.
But he's a City player.
Yeah, I know
Kabore, and he looks like he's going to be the next big thing. But Arsenal. Raya 2 huge mistakes. How can you buy 2 goalkeepers and they'll both be fucking shit?
Well, did you see Ramsdale on the bench?
On the bench, laughing at him. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Hang on, we skipped over Newcastle United and missed the fact that Pope went off injured and is now out for the rest of the season.
We didn't even speak that much about Newcastle actually, but I can't.
What's going to happen? For me, what I've seen, and you two being 2 Newcastle fans, the 2 major links are either David De Gea on a free in January, or you go and sign Ramsdale on loan. Who would you rather get?
That's like picking which way I'd rather kill myself. Do you want to hang yourself, or do you want to get in the toaster? Get in the bath of the toaster.
I think for the majority of games,
remember, this is going to be the keeper that probably starts the rest of the season.
Yeah,
because
do you know what it is? Dubravka is a good keeper.
I don't think he's good enough though.
But for Champions League, no.
No, I don't even think he's good enough for
Premier League. He's gonna have to. The thing is, he's gonna have to play against Milan.
I think it was the first podcast, one of the first podcasts we did.
Unless you get Ramsdale in,
nah, we have carries.
You can't.
Oh no, he's Champions League tied.
Who?
Ramsdale.
You can't get Champions League. You can't get tied in the Champions League.
You can. You're in the squad. If you
cup tied, I think you can get cup tied.
I'm sure you can. Let me fact check it.
Anyway,
just talk.
I want Diogo Costa. I said this on one of the first podcasts. If we got Diogo Costa, it revolutionises our team because he's one of the best goalkeepers in Europe.
I think at the minute, the best option for us would be to get De Gea, but only on on a 6 month.
People
get him in January and only keep him till the summer, just as cover.
No, people don't realise because they're not avid watchers of football, they enjoy the football. Nick Pope's best attribute isn't even his shot stopping.
Here we go then.
Can you get cup tied?
UEFA's regulations state that with a few exceptions, so I'm not sure what those exceptions are, but players who play in any European club competition are subsequently cup tied with respect to all European football for the remainder of the season.
Yeah, it's
so
cup.
If you get
the same as
so we can't even get Diego Costa on a permanent, or he's still cup tied.
The thing is, though, you're talking about that, but
David De Gea would be the only keeper you could get in that would be able to play.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying get David De Gea in, but only get him on
if Ramsdale play in the Champions League, he did.
Yeah, get him in a 6 month.
Oh man,
get De Gea on a 6 month contract.
I wouldn't want Ramsdale anyway.
And he wouldn't be able to play in the FA Cup for you either.
Like I said,
Arsenal haven't played a game yet, have they?
Nah, they haven't played a game yet. He's fine. No, like I said, Nick Pope. Controversially, Nick Pope's best thing isn't even his shot stopping. It's a sweeping ability. Not distribution. It's a sweeping. Do you know what a sweeping is? Do you know what sweeper keeper is? Yes, the ball in behind and him being able to come out and read the game. That's his best attribute.
Read the game.
I think his shot stopping.
He got sent off against Liverpool last
that
season.
One mistake, because do you know how many times he's successfully done that in that because we play a high line. Martinez is decent at it because it's high risk.
I still think his shot stopping is because
he is a top shot stopper, but
it's better than his sweeper.
No, the only sweeper in the league better than him is Alisson. And Alisson,
the best,
and maybe Edison. Nick Pope sweeping is absolutely unbelievable. And we can't replace that with De Gea. We can't. We need someone elite level like Diogo Costa, who's a very good sweeper.
Signing someone like that.
Yeah, because he's cup tied.
Yeah.
But this is the point. This is the point I'm making.
Stays on his line.
So then, but the point I'm making is, if we get Ramsdale in, then we're getting Ramsdale on a permanent for so many years. See, then what's the? That's why I'd rather get De Gea, who isn't cup tied in anything, get him for 6 months, and then reevaluate it at the end. If Nick Pope, if you think De Gea's done better than what you get out of De
Gea, what you get out of De Gea is all of these people say, "Oh, why did Man United push him out the club?" He plays for you. You realise why he got pushed out the club. He is one of the worst goalkeepers.
Still better than Onana.
No, he's not. He's not even half the level of Onana.
Are you every United fan?
Last year, David De Gea was the second worst goalkeeper in the Premier League, but only one worse than was Bazunu.
When last season?
Last year. I don't care if he got the most clean sheets in the league. Fuck that.
Right
now, I'm pretty sure Onana has Onana and Sam Johnson are joined for most clean sheets in the league.
Not sure, to be fair.
I think it's them two.
I'll just double
unless Martinez has overtook him off yesterday.
We've not got many clean sheets.
Yeah, you just can't see every game. It'll be Onana and Sam Johnson top two. Jose Sarr might be up there for Wolves. They kept a few.
There's 3 joint in first.
It's Sam Johnson, Onana. I don't know who the third will be.
Pope.
Nick Pope. But he's not going to get any more clean sheets.
Onana, Johnson and Pope.
Andrew Onana will win the Golden Glove this year. 100%.
Yeah, but like you said, it doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't, but he's better than De Gea.
Nah.
He's better.
Onana's one of the worst goalkeepers I've seen in the league.
What? No, Onana.
Every United fan would tell you David De Gea.
Do you know how good he was against Chelsea yesterday? He was
yeah,
do you know what
everyone has their good games.
Onana, right? I'm not saying he's some world-class goalkeeper because he's not as good as he was at Milan. He's hasn't been that.
Too many mistakes.
I admit he hasn't been that guy. But there's games where United should have lost where he doesn't, they haven't because of
that
him.
Keeper's better than him. Kaminsky.
Kaminsky's better than fucking.
He is like.
Do you know how we did best goalkeepers in the league, player of the season? So far, I'd actually probably put that Kaminsky in it, even though they're in the relegation zone. Even if you look at go on FB ref or go on anything with high level statistics in terms of expected shots.
Onana's bottom 10 keepers.
If you look at expected goals prevented, go on FB ref and look at expected goals prevented. The top 3, I'll take a guess. It'll be, because I watch football, will be Kaminsky, Onana, and Alisson.
Can I just say as well?
Maybe might be top 3.
Here's a stat for you. 4th in the overall of all-time Premier League stats, right? 4th highest clean sheets, David De Gea.
Yes, because David De Gea was there for 12 years and he was very good for about 7.
That's above Pepe Reina, Tim Howard, Brad Friedel.
Well done, you've just mentioned Brad Friedel and Tim Howard when comparing world-class keepers.
I genuinely think if you ask majority of Man United fans, they'd
rather have De Gea.
I don't think. I don't think.
If they had the option, De Gea or Onana,
I think the real high level.
And the fact, how much did they pay for Onana?
I'm not saying Onana's good. I'm just saying it's not hard.
He's probably on triple the wages.
I'd take Onana over Pope. I've said it. I think Onana gets shit on. I don't think he's that guy at all, but I don't think maybe close to Pope. I've seen what he did at Inter Milan. I saw what he did at Milan.
It's a totally different league.
He
was
arguably the best player on the pitch in a Champions League final
because Inter was fucking shit.
Exactly, but he was still mint. He was the best outfield player for Milan. Onana will come good. Onana will win the Golden Glove even though that doesn't mean that much at all. Then 2, he'll kick on. And 3, he is much better than David De Gea.
He might kick on, and if he does, so hold my hands up. But he's absolutely fucking shit.
He was unbelievable. He's been very good in games. In certain games he hasn't got praise for it. There's a reason he's in a lot of the clean sheets. Because how much shit does Maguire get? Let's be real. Even though he's been good, look at the back 4 they played. They played Reguilon, Dalot, Maguire, and bloody hell, Johnny Evans. And Onana still has the most clean sheets in the league. Yeah, he gets shit.
Why would Inter Milan sell him though?
Because when Man United comes knocking, it's a different kind of knock. Even as shit as they still are probably the top 3 biggest clubs on the planet.
I don't know. If I got to a Champions League final with a team and a derelict Manchester United.
You're telling me if you're at Inter Milan and Man United coming for you, you're not saying yes? Because I'm saying yes with
Man
more
United
pay.
at the moment.
Yes, but
Man United, they aren't the team.
They finished third last season. They finished third last season.
Yeah.
Man United.
Inter Milan got a Champions League final.
Honestly, in Man United's form, by the way, other than they were shocking against us, but we're mint. Man United's form is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's good at the moment.
Yeah, but the thing is with Man United, they go.
Do you know how many points they are behind City?
Where they just draw. They're drawing for like 89 minutes and then score a last minute winner. That's all they do.
But do you know the 3 points behind Manchester City? The ahead of Newcastle.
Honestly, I sat
5 points behind Villa.
I sat in St James's on Saturday,
like 6 points off the top.
watching them play Man U. Right, we were 1-0 up, and I still went to it was like the 89th minute, 90th minute, and I went, this is going to be 1-1.
Also,
because that's all you think with Man United, last minute goals.
Well, they did get one that got disallowed. No, but Man United from the goalkeeper to the halfway line are alright. It's the halfway line going forward. I think Onana I don't think he's been good at all. I don't even think he's been top 10 keepers in the league. But I think to compare him to someone as shit as De Gea is disrespectful, personally. But anyways, move on from that one. We were speaking about Arsenal. I was meant to say that Arsenal were unsustainable, but it doesn't matter.
But yeah. I don't know.
I kind of go from that. Let's just.
Pope is a massive blow because I think he's been the best keeper in the Champions League this season.
Yeah, I agree. He's been unbelievable.
And anyone you try and get in,
that performance against PSG was out.
PSG home and away, and Milan at home especially. He was good against Dortmund away.
Performances in the Champions League in general have just been outstanding. But I think you're going to struggle to get anyone to replace him because, like you said, anyone decent,
anyone better than Pope's cup tied or worth 70 million. And then so you either have to take a punt at what you've got or go for someone.
De Gea is your best option.
De Gea is your best option.
I'd love it if De Gea came in and done well, but I don't see a world where he'd struggle in Saudi.
I think he'd prove you wrong.
I don't think he would.
I think you would.
We'll move on.
I watched him so much last year.
I think he'd come in.
Either that or you'd go for someone like Sam Johnston.
Someone give me going at Dean Henderson on loan. He's better than De Gea. I couldn't believe he didn't start over De Gea. He's so much better.
Where is Dean Henderson?
He's at Palace on the bench.
Isn't he? Yeah, because they've got every English goalkeeper.
Sam Johnston. They've still got Jack Butland. Nah, he's over at
Rangers,
isn't he? Yeah, he came on against us in the pre-season.
But yeah, anyway. Sheffield, Liverpool.
We already spoke about it, I swear. Chris Wilder back.
Yeah.
Liverpool. Van Dijk scored.
They didn't actually. Sheffield United didn't play that bad actually.
I thought Liverpool were going to be better.
I didn't watch it.
They didn't play as bad.
I did predict a 6-0.
Yeah.
Especially, to be fair, the thing, Sheffield United's just sat their manager, and they lost, so it's a shit result, but only by 2 to a team.
And one of them was in the 90s,
team that I
one
think
of them was in the 92nd minute, and the other one was off a set pace.
Yeah, and to a team that I think are going to win the Prem this season.
We are doing our top
Liverpool
7 predictions later, I think. I think I put down top 7 predictions, so we'll get on to that.
Then again, fuck knows, because Man City just out of nowhere. But yeah, Fulham, 5-0.
Fulham.
That was outrageous.
A team I called Toothless.
Yeah.
Beat Forest
5-0.
Admittedly, they are a bit of a boring team because they're just guaranteed mid-table, but 5-0, fair play. Alex Iwobi got 2, and Raul Jimenez got 2 goals.
Yeah.
Steve Cooper get the sack.
Steve Cooper's gone.
I think he's got to be
today.
Next,
I think he'll be gone I said 10 o'clock. I think he'll be gone in the next 4 hours. He'll definitely be gone. If he's not gone today, I'll give you both a quid.
If he's not
gone today, I'll give you a quid each because he will be gone today.
I think they'll give him a
said he'd be gone at 10. It's now 10:30, so I'm going to give it 4 hours.
And then it
guns on
4 hours. He'll get sacked today. He'll get a
2:30 and he guns right. I'm going to give it 48 hours.
I'm going to give it 2 more days.
I think they'll give him the festive period.
Unless he might. I don't think see him getting given the next game.
It's hard to sack a bloke.
But then,
exactly,
they might just let him ride it out till the next game and sack him. Maybe. Who have they got at the weekend? I don't even know.
Forest. There you have got Wolves away.
Yeah, they'll get beat there as well. They'll get smashed there.
Yeah.
Palace, Bournemouth.
Palace win.
Iriola.
For flying.
Iriola. I said to you the other week about all the running numbers and shit for Bournemouth and under Iriola and how they were starting to match what it was like at Vallecano.
Yeah.
And now it's starting to Bournemouth in terms of running numbers and pressing numbers. I think at top 6 in the league. Now, really high. Iriola ball is here, and I think he'll do well. I think he'll finish 13th this year. Then I think he'll get top 10 next year. I really do. I rate Bournemouth a lot. Dominic Solanke, by the way, I know he didn't score. He's
He's
unbelievably good at football. Like, obviously he's a pro, but
I used to think he was so bad.
I used to think he was a donkey.
When he was at Liverpool, I thought, what the fuck?
I rated him then.
He has that Ivan Toney.
You rated him then?
I rated him then, and I think he's just. I think he was a decent player. Back then, though, I was thinking he was a decent backup. Do you know what I mean? But now he's just showing that, like, in
I just thought he was going to be another Ryan Brewster.
Solanke has that Ivan Toney build. He has that big, tall, lanky legs, kind of wide at the top, so he's difficult to mark, because if you get in front of him, he's got them lanky legs.
Fat.
Nah, he's got, like, he's broad shoulders. Broad shoulders, it's hard to mark someone with broad shoulders. I've marked people playing five-a-side with broad shoulders before. It's horrible. It's the worst thing in the world to do.
Let's not mention five-a-side.
Let's not mention five-a-side.
Tottenham
nearly died.
Let's move on to Brighton-Brentford. Yeah, Brighton got a 2-1 win.
I'm shocked, because I started to unrate Brighton, and now I might have to jump on the Brighton bandwagon again. I just saw
I got that result bang on in the predictions.
I saw the form start to dip. Who's top of the predictions for this week again?
It's you and Joe are on 7. I'm on 6. Cam's on 4.
Absolutely.
4?
Yeah, you're only on 4.
Absolutely no surprise.
I'm only on 4.
The gap's opening up again. I think it's just because I've got a gambling addiction. Manchester United, Chelsea. I watched this game. So I can.
Yeah, go
on. Man United were absolutely fucking fantastic, and Chelsea were toothless, as you said about Fulham, like the dragon. Chelsea were embarrassing. Couldn't string a pass together. Couldn't defend at all. Levi Colwill was shocking. Cucurella as well. They played him right back. My word, he was awful. Man United were brilliant though.
That's one player in the Prem I hate. Cucurella.
I
hate him so much. I don't know why. I just don't like him.
Just a knobhead.
Like a proper prick.
He'd just be left back in an unlikable limit.
So the reason you only got 4 points, you got 1 point for the Wolves-Burnley game.
I must have got a point for the Arsenal game.
I'm looking at the wrong ones.
He's 60 million down. Have you seen the Joe Linton's son, by the way, singing that just before I go back in the game when he's listening?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, he's Joe Linton's son's like Samina, waka 40 million down the Gene. Joe Linton scores again. It's so sick.
Yeah, Wolves-Burnley, you put 3-1 Wolves, so that's a point.
Yeah.
You put 2-0 Arsenal, so that's just a point.
Yeah, there's 2 points.
Then
you
put a draw for Brighton-Brentford, and Brighton won. So you got 0 there.
Crystal Palace, I said, would win.
Crystal Palace, you put 2 on Palace.
Yeah.
So that's 0 there.
Fulham
Forest, you got a point there because you put Fulham 2-0.
Yeah.
So that's 3.
Liverpool,
you got a point.
Man U.
You put Man City to beat Villa.
Yeah.
Lol.
Man U.
You put a draw for that one.
Oh, they put a draw, did I?
So
I thought I put Man U to win.
You're only on 4 at the moment.
Right, okay.
But then
don't worry, that's going to change tonight.
Yeah, anyways, we're now being caught right. Anyways, Man United. I was finishing my Man United. Man United.
He got to talk about his team.
I know. And that's why I'm slowing the pace down, by the way. I'm slowing the pace down because he's going to go.
United.
Anyways.
That wasn't
well, now we've been caught right.
Sorry.
Anthony was very good, which I know, big shock. Anthony was good.
Onana
saved about 3 1-on-1s because he's the fucking goat.
Bruno Fernandes missed a penalty.
2 1-on-1s. Bruno Fernandes did miss a penalty.
Well, he didn't miss a penality.
Right, no,
Sanchez saved it.
That is missing a penalty.
It's not.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't. It's not a miss. Missing is missing the target.
Nah, what if you miss a penalty? The keeper, are you taking the piss out of me?
Anyway, Bruno Fernandes had a penalty.
Fernandes missed the penalty.
Okay, fine. Bruno Fernandes had a penalty.
Sanchez.
But if a keeper saves a 1-on-1, have you missed a 1-on-1? So when Nicholas Jackson went 1-on-1 with Onana yesterday and Onana saved it, did Nicholas Jackson miss a 1-on-1 or did Onana save a 1-on-1?
Save a 1-on-1.
No, do you know why? Because it's Onana. Because it's Onana, he won't get credit at all.
No, I was just going to say you give more credit to the keeper.
Nah, you slate the striker. I'm sorry.
But
the thing is, Bruno Fernandes' penalty was so
because
shit.
Do you know why you always give credit to the keeper? Because a keeper should never be able to save a penalty. And you know that
statistically,
they shouldn't. It should be impossible.
It's like what is it like? What is I don't know the exact
a 1-on-1. Every striker should be scoring a 1-on-1. So you give more credit to the keeper.
If your centre half goes 1-on-1,
yeah.
But if Nicholas Jackson was 30 million, he's terrible, missed so many chances. But Man United were really good. McTominay, by the way, was. I'm not even taking the piss. This close to a hat-trick. If he took it with his left foot, he would have scored a hat-trick.
Did McTominay get the second one then?
He got 2.
Oh, mad.
McTominay got 2. And then he was actually really good yesterday. Alejandro Garnacho tried another overhead kick.
Did he?
Yeah, went over the bar. He connected though. And they look better without Rashford. But anyways, Man United are now 3 points behind City. 3 points behind City after City failed to beat Aston Villa yesterday.
We beat the treble fucking champions. And not only did we beat them, we fucking smashed
We did it
them.
with Paul doing at the back, mate.
Do you know what it is? It's so...
I was so buzzing. Smashed.
I was buzzing for Villa last night for the simple fact
I was literally screaming my
their
house
record at home is just outrageous, and I'm so happy they've extended it.
I thought it was 14 unbeaten. It was 14
wins in a row.
That's mental, that like
a stat that Man City had. So Man City had 2 shots. Their second shot of the game,
11th
in the 11th minute. They didn't have a shot.
From the 11th
minute to the end of the game.
Is that right?
Yeah, apparently you were like unbelievable.
They had 2 shots, 0 on target.
They did. No, 2 on target.
Was it 2 on target?
Did they have 2 shots, 2 on target?
Oh, right, okay. But
Villa had 22 shots, 7 on target.
Yeah, I mean, it should have been more than 7, but
just couldn't finish. Get a new striker.
No, well, to be fair, Watkins didn't actually have many chances. He had 1 chance and he got really unlucky because the through ball hit the back of his leg as he was trying to run through.
I'm looking at these stats, yeah.
He got really unlucky.
I haven't even watched. I saw Leon Bailey's goal though. It was a lucky deflection, but
yeah, it's a shame that the 1 goal we got.
He had a good game, didn't he?
Oh,
Bailey.
mate, best game in a Villa shirt. To be fair, that was our best performance under Emery. And it's probably one of the best performances I've ever seen Villa have.
So I'm looking now. Man City had 54% possession.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck about possession?
They had
that's all they
0 corners. On FM, I play for 80%.
5 offsides. In Villa had 5 offsides for Man City. Villa had none.
Yeah, Villa catch. I saw some of that. Villa catch the most teams in Europe offside, don't you? You just catch I think you average 4 or 5 offsides.
And mate, do you know what it was? It was just seeing us 1-0 up and then bringing Diaby, Moreno, and then it was Duran as well.
Last 6 games we've won 5 and drew 1.
To bring Moussa Diaby
mental
and Alex Moreno on.
Have you seen that? In the last 10 games, the top 3 in the Premier League is all level points between Newcastle, Villa, and Arsenal, all on 23. Which is really nice to see that there's 2 big clubs who weren't in the traditional big 6 just interrupting everything, because Spurs were meant to be back, Man United were meant to be back, Chelsea were meant to be back, and all of a sudden we have us. I know we're 7th.
Even West Ham are above Chelsea.
Yeah, I think Brentford are on
Brighton
points with them.
Brighton, West Ham are above Chelsea.
I think Brentford are close to them. Anyway,
Brentford are 11th, I think.
Oh, right, and Chelsea are 10th. Yeah, unbelievable by Villa. Fair fucking play, man.
3rd in the Premier League.
How many points are Newcastle behind?
He's currently 6, but you've got
a game in hand.
Everton.
How tight is the Premier League this year,
mate? It's nuts. We have Arsenal next at home, and if we beat Arsenal, we're 1 point off top.
The thing is, though,
then Liverpool have Arsenal the week after, so if they draw and yous win, yous go top of the Premier League.
Mate.
And that is genuinely, right, as mad as this sounds, that is, I can't believe I'm saying this, that is not unrealistic. I could see yous beating Arsenal at home. I don't think yous will.
Belief. I don't think we will.
I believe in Anthony Joshua, what he said, where he says, the first time was so nice, I had to do it twice. And I think Arsenal
the last time we lost at home
was Arsenal.
15 games ago we lost.
Yeah, and I think it'll be them again, because they seem to be... It'll be them and Liverpool for the title.
I thought it was more than 15,
No, 15 games ago was when we lost.
Drew the one before that, I'm guessing.
At home?
Oh, no, it was
Was it?
Yeah, the last home game.
We smashed them 5-1 at the first game of the season.
I thought it was...
games a season.
I thought it was more than that at home. I thought you had a better... I thought it was better record.
Do you know what I realised?
Well, 14 consecutive wins.
Still, though.
At home.
Good,
if they don't beat them at home, we will, because we've got the number.
I can't... I'm just looking at the Premier League table right now, and I can't believe...
That's how I felt last year. When I think there was like 25 minutes. There was 25 minutes where we were in 3rd, and I was like, oh, this 25 minutes is unbelievable.
What the fuck?
What a title charge. He's about to take a photo of it. But fair play.
I am.
Do you want to... Is there anything else you want to say about Villa's fantastic display?
2 interesting facts is that Man City are currently on the longest winless streak in the Prem, which is nuts.
What is it, 4?
4 games.
Who've they had in that time? Wow. I'm guessing it's Villa.
They lost to us, and they had 3 draws with Chelsea, Spurs, and
seeing that Spurs is in the same boat, by the way.
So they've had tough games.
In all fairness, City. That's what I've just realised. City have got them 4 games, and they had Arsenal a few games before that. They've got them out the way. But they're gonna go on they're gonna kick on, go on a massive, because they're gonna have Rodri and Stones back at the same time now.
Yeah.
They're gonna go on a massive. They're gonna go on a massive win run, lose to us, then carry on winning again, and then win the league. Fuck off, man, Pep. I love Pep, right? I love the way he plays football. He's my favourite manager of all time, but I hate him how good he is.
It was also, last night, the least amount of shots a side under Pep has had in his entire career.
Wow. So this is for Bayern, for Barca, wow.
So, since the start of his managerial career, that side last night that played Villa, it had the least amount of shots.
I think that's the scariest.
That is the scariest.
What's the scariest? The fact that it was 2. That's 2. The least amount of shots he's ever had is 2 shots in a game. What the?
And I think the next one was some against Villarreal in 2010, and that was for Barcelona, I think. And I think the next one was 5 or something. 5 or 6
Unai Emery's tricky.
And
tricky
it was
villains.
the first ever time Emery had beaten a Pep Guardiola side.
Wow. I heard the commentary. I think I heard Peter Drury say Unai Emery finally gets Pep Guardiola's number or something like that, because apparently they played loads of times because they were both in Spain. They were both in Spain. Then Emery was at Arsenal.
Yeah.
So they played in the Champions League when Emery was at PSG. And apparently Emery couldn't get his number.
He'd never beaten.
Do you think
Pep
this
Guardiola.
is more impressive than Newcastle last season, Rob?
Well, yeah, that's a question I was going to ask. If we maintain this, if we get 4th,
right? Are we saying you have to? Because 5th this year is Champions League,
top 4,
so you have to get 4th, right?
Is it so? To put the question out there for the audience, would Aston Villa finish in 4th with European football to concentrate on as well, be more impressive of a finish than Newcastle United last season?
Just to clarify, I think both are massively impressive.
Both massively impressive.
I think,
and I'm also not sure myself.
I also think you're going to finish 5th. I don't think
honestly, I'm still. I don't know why, and I'm not even just being humble for the sake of it, but I genuinely think we're still at 6th or 7th.
I think he's going to finish 5th or 6th. Because I think Arsenal, Liverpool, City, and I think Spurs will kick on. And I think your away form will let you down. Then that 5th spot, I think it'll be between us, Man United, Villa. Newcastle, Man United, Villa. And I could see it being any of them.
Yeah.
Is it more impressive? If you hypothetically do finish top 4, if we're saying this is 4th place, because if you win the league or finish 2nd in a title race, it's if you finish 4th but are 15 points off the title,
if we finish top 3, then I think that's a better achievement.
I think if you finish 4th,
we've only 1 point of top 3.
I think if you finish,
we've got top 3 with European football.
It also depends on the points. What we saying?
I think if you finish 4th, it's more impressive than us last season.
You think?
For the simple fact of you've got European football as well, so you've got more competitions.
What I was saying in the chat yesterday,
because you're in the FA. Yeah, you've been joining the FA Cup.
I think you have a thicker squad than us.
Yeah, that's the argument I was giving for you. On the flip side, is that I think we do have a better squad. I think you probably have better.
I think we have a better 11. I think we have a better starting 11, but I think you have a better. When you looked at us last year when we did it, we had Dan Burn and our backup being Matt Target. We had our centre backs being, if something happened to Shara Botman, we had Lascelles, and as good as Lascelles been, if something happens to your centre backs, you have what? Mings, I know he's been injured, but you have him.
We have loads of centre backs.
Mings, Conce,
Carlos Torres,
Callum Chambers, who I know is not the best, but
Longley's been starting for us in the Conference League.
I just think you have a much.
That's the one argument
that's the way, but that thicker squad then is needed when it wasn't needed for us because we didn't have Europe. We had a cup final.
Thing is as well though, I think with us, we didn't have we didn't have a run of games where we had your Man City, your Arsenal, your Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? We've got 3 or 4 games hard off the bat. We never had that.
That was season before.
The season before. So we never had that. The only tough one was probably we played Liverpool in the Prem. When Nick Pope got sent off last season, then we played the Carabao Cup final, and then we played City. And so that was the hardest run of games, but it was in 2 different competitions. Do you know what I mean?
Did you have Eddie Howe for a full season before last season as well?
Half a season
as well.
It was when when there was 14. We were the only team in Premier League history to have not won a game in the opening 14 and stay up.
Yeah.
Because we had 2 points in the opening 14 games and we stayed up under Eddie. And then when Eddie came in, he didn't win a game till back end of December.
Last season's when we were 17. No,
back in November. Sorry.
We were in the relegation zone with Gerrard. And then that's when Emery took us from the relegation zone to
If you look at the bottom of the Premier League now,
football.
If you look at the scroll down on the screen, right, Newcastle hadn't had a win at this point in the season, and we stayed up, and we didn't just stay up, we finished 13th. Yeah. So it's like imagine Sheffield United finishing there.
Yeah, because I think I remember that season. I was like, oh, you are doing shit, and then you were only like 1 point.
I think we went
11.
I think we went 11 unbeaten. Then we lost to Liverpool. And then I think we went 4 unbeaten.
But I think if you beat Arsenal,
that was the season after that.
I think if you beat Arsenal at home, then
it was that season. It was that season. Sorry, come on, I'm just looking at.
Oh no, you finished above us. Yeah,
we finished 11th.
11th.
Fucking hell, you were shit.
Is that when Eddie Howe came in?
That's when we had
Eddie Howe.
That's when we had. To be fair, this season though, that season there I just showed you was when we had Dean Smith and Gerrard.
But he's also had Grealish.
Did we under Gerrard? I don't think we did.
No, you didn't. No.
Wait, that season where we finished 11th was Grealish at City.
That was our last season, because that was the last season.
Oh yeah,
that was.
Wait,
hang on.
That's where you got promoted.
Wait, hang on, I'm confused now.
Oh no, it's not there. 11th.
No, that was Grealish's last season, or was it?
2021 it would have been, because 21 season he moved to City because he moved after the Euros. Didn't he?
Yeah, this is our first.
That's right. Yeah.
So this is the season.
No,
he scored against West Ham in the last game of the season to get us up. Then this is Grealish's last season when we finished 11th.
You finished one above us.
I think this is the season you were.
No.
With Eddie Howe.
No, it wasn't. West Brom won in the league.
Yeah, true.
West Brom
who was your manager here then?
Steve Bruce.
Still.
We had Steve Bruce the year
we
before
got.
We had Steve Bruce. Yeah.
Actually, what year is that? 21. Yeah, because we took over in the October of 21, didn't we?
Yeah, we got took over in October 21.
That's right.
Yeah. Ball knowledge.
I only know because I've got it on my chest.
I might get that. Not my chest, I might just get the date.
Nah, 8th of November 2021. This is when you had him.
It's not because when you think
about
Bruce?
Mate, look,
no, man,
right there.
Yeah, November 21.
November 21.
Oh, yeah.
2021
season. 21-22, sorry, yeah.
So that was
that
Steve Bruce's season, and then this.
And Steve
Bruce started the season, and then Eddie Howe came in.
I know for a fact West Brom weren't in the league. Because we drew 0-0 with West Brom at half 12
Steve,
right, yeah.
Did Steve Bruce not... Who did Steve Bruce go to after us? Because
he went to
West Brom. That's right.
So
that's how I knew West Brom weren't in the league.
2019-20 was when Grealish scored the last game of the season to keep us up against West Ham. And 2021 was another full season with Dean smith, because he's had a good season.
I like Dean Smith.
That's so 2020-21. At the end of that season is when Grealish left to City. Because then that's when Dean Smith got sacked halfway through the season, and Gerrard kept us up because we went on a good run of games with him. And then last season was when Gerrard had an awful start, and we were like 17th, like fighting relegation. And then Emery took over, and it got us to 7th. And obviously now we're here in third. Madness.
And you could have kind of saw. You can see the trajectory. You're coming for a title.
I think if you beat Arsenal, to him, I think it's more. I think personally, it's more impressive than what we did last season. The simple fact is,
we still have to like.
Do you know the one thing? Do you know the one thing I've said about?
One
thing I've said. Oh, carry on.
I'm saying if you do beat Arsenal, and you finish top 4, it's more impressive than us last season, because I feel like you have had a harder run of games. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you've had harder games to play. Like last season we had, like our season was evenly spread. So you had like a hard game, but then...
Well, you didn't have European football to...
but that's what I'm saying as well. So you have had harder games in the Prem, I think, a harder run of games, and Europe, and cup competitions.
I think all it takes is one manager to figure out Villa and how to beat them. And I think Emery's got that idea, but that high line, that high press. If that gets figured out, I think teams will start figuring you out.
Do you look at our lineup every game though?
Yeah, almost.
We change
a lot. Yeah, but players doesn't mean a change in tactics. Like Newcastle could change the entire 11, we still play the same way.
But that's the good thing about
we don't change players. We change formation.
But that's a good thing about your manager. Your manager is like understanding of how that's your scouting.
But then that's every team though. As soon as we figure out what Eddie Howe's doing,
I think teams figure out what Eddie Howe's doing. The difference is you can't stop it.
It's the mentality though, because some coaches' mentalities will be right. We play this formation, we play this style. We're going to stick to this. Let teams try and adapt to us instead of us adapting to other teams.
Yeah.
Whereas Emery's like, right, this is how we're going to beat them. This is how we're going to play. And you've got a squad now that can play like that, where they can constantly change. Whereas some squads, honestly, have got to stay the same.
This season.
We lost. I'm pretty sure
because someone like Klopp would figure
us out.
Klopp would figure us out. It's just teams who I feel like you're tactically that good. I don't know if when you tactically get exposed, I'm intrigued to see what happens, because I'm not saying it will happen, because you are very good. I'm not disrespecting it at all. I just think yous are definitely more of a tactical team than a technical team. Newcastle are more of a technical, physical team. Like Arsenal, Arsenal are as good as the Ajax throw off. Last night
we were very high press.
Again, you press high. I think we did it. We bullied you. We bullied you. We found it easy.
Very tough against City.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm intrigued to see if you get figured out. But
I think
talking about you lot, let's go on to the game tonight.
Everton away.
Good in.
Everton away.
Can't wait. I love when we're playing. It's been
Anthony
so
Gordon,
long.
Patrick.
Anthony Gordon, first goal scorer. Get a 5 right now. I think we beat Everton 3-1.
I wouldn't say 3-1.
I put 3-1 for the prediction.
I think 3-1. I don't know. I think I put 2-0, but I changed it now to 3-1. I think Anthony Gordon, Isaac, and Shah score. I think Shah's going to score from outside the box today. It's been coming. I think he'll score. I think he'll score against these. Then I think he'll score against Sunderland. And then Fabian Schär's done for the year. You just can sit back and relax.
Who would you start against Sunderland? Just quickly, would you put a full strength?
I'd go.
I think you've got to.
I'd go Dubravka, because it has to be.
Yeah.
Even if they're
I tell you what. I tell you who I wouldn't play. I know this is gonna sound really, really, really stupid. I would play. I would play Livermore over Trippier.
What?
I would play Livermore over Trippier.
What? So who'd you play left back? Dan Burn. He's injured. We don't have Lewis Hall. What?
Nah, you're asking for.
Nah, you're asking to get tore apart.
Mate, that was literally, they played at the back against Man United. Lewis Hall played left back and Livermore played right back.
Yeah, okay.
So I think
actually the starting 11 against Man United, it was. Oh no, it would have been, because Target started, but he played midfield.
Yeah.
Target started centre mid.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'd have Livermore and Lewis Hall.
No, I
don't think Lewis Hall's getting much game time.
You wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't, Carl.
And Livermore's great, right?
You start Livermore left back and Trippier right back.
Not just that. Livermore's great, but you need Trippier to man mark Jack Clark.
Their best player is Jack Clark. And then the other winger is Patrick Roberts. They can actually hurt good players.
Yeah, definitely.
So I want our best 2 fullbacks.
And then
the only thing
I would start Lascelles. I would start Lascelles and Shark, because he's the only one to play in a derby.
Experience,
Either side of them games are
Bruno
tough games.
I want Longstaff.
That's all I'm thinking.
I don't care, mate. Fucking put everything in that Sunderland game.
I think if I remember correctly, we've got tough games.
We have Liverpool City either side.
No way.
What?
Sorry to interrupt this podcast with news about our uni, but a Sky Sports presenter's coming in next week.
Oh, who? Pete Greaves.
Oh, get in.
Oh, let's go. That's class.
Wait.
Oh, who put that in,
Neil's just sent a email.
Oh, sorry.
Sky Sports News presenter Pete Greaves is coming in to do a Q&A with you.
Mate, I love Pete.
But it's on Tuesday, not Wednesday.
That sound? I don't get.
12 till 1 on Tuesday.
Oh, what a belter.
What the hell? He's a North East lad.
Yeah. I think
he's so mint as well, mate. I'm asking him so many questions.
I think he lives in Alnwick, mate.
Oh my god.
This podcast has just gone to.
Sorry, boys.
Talking about. Oh, what the hell?
That's so sick.
Anyway, back to Newcastle.
Get him on the pod.
He's gonna be here.
I think we've got Luke Edwards in for get him on the pod and all. He's a boy of him. Pete Greaves. Oh, let's go. That's unreal. What? Anyways, get back onto it. Fuck it. Everton are going to get smashed. I'd start Longstaff against Sunderland, and I'd start Isaac up front. I'd start Jacob Murphy on the right. They're just reading emails. So
Yeah,
sorry, man. This is
nuts.
So sick. He's the one who brought the news for the takeover. I love that boy. I love that man so much. He's the GOAT.
Well, he was the one just the other when they were doing a Sky Sports thing when the FA Cup was being drawn, and he was there and he was like, "I've just been told in my ear that Newcastle have got Sunderland, and now I'm absolutely pooing myself."
Oh,
sorry,
we've
sure lost all.
I think we get back on.
Keith Downey?
It might have been Keith Downey actually. He's a Sunderland supporter, isn't he?
I think
Keith Downey's not. Keith Downey's Newcastle as well. Both of them are Newcastle.
Oh, I don't know. It was one of them.
I think though what we do is
and they look pretty similar.
Yeah, they actually do. I think we go on to the quiz just to break everything up.
Yeah.
After that, quiz as simple as this. It's buzz in. You can buzz in before the question's finished. However, some have bonus points, and if you buzz in before the bonus point, you don't get the bonus point question.
Can we know which one's a bonus point?
No.
Then? Okay.
What? Alright, nah. So, yeah, there's just some questions. Simple. There's a few career paths in there, and a lot of them are general knowledge. Anyways, first question.
It's me versus Cam because Joe's not here.
Yeah,
no, Joe. Jude Bellingham is the current top scorer in
Talking
the Liga.
to the mic, can't show you.
Jude Bellingham is the current top scorer in La Liga. Who is second? Bonus point, how many?
Jesus. Who is the second top scorer in La Liga?
And how many goals he got for a bonus point?
I don't know. I've not actually been keeping up with La Liga much.
Cam, Antoine Griezmann.
Correct.
Oh, nice.
How many are you going for? Just take a guess. You don't lose points.
I'm going to go with 11.
Oh, Bellingham has 11. Griezmann has 9. But 1 point.
Well done.
Great. Griezmann shot. Okay, this one's a good one. Who is the lowest ranked nation already qualified for Euro 2024? So this isn't including the playoff teams. Because obviously
isn't.
Yeah, who's
the lowest ranked?
Who is already qualified, and not including the playoff teams?
Me, Albania.
Correct.
Yeah.
Nice.
Correct.
I forgot Albania had qualified already.
Yeah, are they in Germany's group? I'm pretty sure.
I don't actually
know.
No, they're not.
No, Scotland's in that group.
Scotland, Switzerland, Hungary.
Yeah.
I think they're in Spain, Croatia.
We haven't talked about the Euros.
I think we save it for now.
We keep that for next week.
One more Euros question. Who, as it stands, is set to be England's opening game of Euro 2024?
Me, Serbia.
Correct.
Oh, nice.
On the 6th of June, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know the exact date. Okay, we have a career path. I'm going to go from the start to the end. You can just buzz in when you think. Started my career at Lyon, went to Monaco, then went to Man United, then went to Sevilla on loan, then went back to Man United.
What?
Started off at Lyon, went to Monaco, went to Man United.
Anthony Martial.
Correct.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah,
I forgot he went to Sevilla.
Harry Kane is the Bundesliga top goal scorer. How many goals has he got?
Me, 14.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Cam?
He's on a lot.
He's going to have more than Bellingham, isn't he?
Can I say how many games has been played on now?
Yeah,
go on.
Go for it.
There's been 14 games played.
Oh, shit.
Oh, hey.
That's what it was.
Right. I'm going to go with 18.
Correct.
I knew he had more goals than games.
Cam.
Yeah. He scored a couple of hat-tricks as well.
Okay, this is one of the Who Am I ones, so it's 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. I've played with John Carew, Kevin De Bruyne, and Steven Gerrard.
What the hell? Me? James Milner?
Incorrect.
I might not be wrong, though.
You can just take a guess at the player.
Frank Lampard.
Incorrect. I have a Champions League winners medal with 2 English clubs.
John Carew, Steven Gerrard,
Kevin De Bruyne, I have a Champions League medal with 2 different English clubs. I didn't even have English written down. I accidentally said
Cam? Scott Carson.
Oh, Cam with the ball knowledge today.
Nice.
He's turned. Oh, bash. Won it at Liverpool in 2005.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me find. Okay. Name 3 different goal scorers we've just talked about in the half 7 kickoffs yesterday. 3 different goal scorers.
I don't know what the half 7 kickoffs were. Get them down.
Half 7 kickoffs. Cole Palmer.
Nah, that was 8.
8, wasn't it? Shit.
Hang on then. So
By the way, you only get a point for all three. You don't get a point per each.
Yeah. Right, okay.
Oh, shit.
What was the other game?
So...
There was 4.
Was it?
One's Declan Rice.
Incorrect. That was the day before.
That was the day before.
Oh,
Yeah.
Van Dijk.
Why did I not think...
You've got... no, it's done now.
You've said it.
Oh, I thought you were having another again.
Yeah.
Well, Van Dijk would have been one of them because it was Liverpool.
Jimenez, Van Dijk, Sosbalai.
I forgot that Arsenal Luton was the day before.
Yeah, the day before. Marcus Senesi scored yesterday for Bournemouth. Who did he sign to Bournemouth from?
Oh, bloody hell. Marcus Senesi. I used to sign him on FIFA all the time as well because he's got high potential. He's Argentinian, isn't he? Marcus Senesi.
He's Argentinian.
I just don't know where he's from.
He started his career at San Lorenzo, I think.
Do you know what... Can we have what country, or would it be obvious?
It's a European nation, but they're not in the top 5 leagues.
Oh,
sorry, the European nation. I was just saw my socks out. There's a European nation, but not.
I'm gonna go Benfica.
Incorrect. Come on. So really, you're thinking like, what? Portugal, Netherlands.
Netherlands. That's what I'm thinking.
They're the real big ones. There's no one else really massive.
I'm gonna say. Do you know what? I'm gonna go with a really obscure one. I'm gonna go Feyenoord.
Fair play. Fair.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know that.
Was it?
Play, yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Get in!
Fair play.
I didn't know that.
I went Netherlands and I was like, I'm not going to go Ajax because that's pretty too big. So
yeah, that's fantastic to be fair. Another career path. I started my career at Teleopatic.
What?
I moved to Partizan. Then I moved to Anderlecht. Here's the big one. You ready? Then I moved to Newcastle United.
From Anderlecht.
Then I went to Fulham on loan. Then I went to Fulham on a permanent. And I'm going to let you get a second to get it because the last one gives it away.
Cam. Alexander Mitrovic.
It is Mitrovic.
Mate, what?
No, I'm going
to win one!
Do you want to have a current point thing?
Yeah, what's the current point?
Right, wait there. Give me a second.
Fuck.
Just while I count.
What the hell?
I didn't realise you came from Anderlecht, like.
Cam has 6. Finn has...
I probably have like 4 or 5.
Finn has 3.
Eh?
I got 3 questions in like quick succession.
Well, you've got 3, mate. I've counted. There is still kind of few questions left though. Another who am I? So this is your chance to literally equalise. I have played with Stuart Downing, Lionel Messi and Christian Eriksen. I'm going to say it might not be. It could be at international level. Stuart Downing, Lionel Messi and Christian Eriksen.
Hey.
This is a hard one, by the way. Fair fucking play if you get this.
Christian Eriksen, Stuart Downing and Lionel Messi. That's a weird 3. Fuck knows. Stuart Downing.
Take a guess at one of those nationalities.
Oh, nah. I don't know.
Take a guess at the player. I'll tell you.
Was Rojo?
I'll tell you. One of them is a national link. I never usually
was Rojo at. Oh no.
Where do you play with Stuart
Downing? That's the thing. I wasn't sure if he. No, I wasn't sure if he was at Man United with Eriksen.
Either think where Stuart Downing played, or think of Stuart Downing's nationality, and then try and figure out if any of them.
Well, I thought it was Messi's nationality.
I've gone with Argentinian, like.
Argentina players.
What if you played with Messi at club level? Messi played for 3 clubs now, you know.
Yeah, but...
Do you want to go with the next one? Just take a pop at the player.
Yeah.
No, go on. Go to the next one.
I've played in Spain, England, France and Denmark.
What the fuck?
Just to give you some...
Spain, England, France and Denmark.
Oh, hey, man.
Which might give a little nationality clue away, by the way.
So it's Danish?
Or English.
That's why I put Denmark in there. Just hopefully it just naturally came. No one who isn't Danish, who's good at football, plays in Denmark.
She plays Stuart Downing and Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen at international level.
So I think of Danish people who might have played with Lionel Messi.
Lionel Messi. Oh.
Me.
Oh, no.
Martin Braithwaite.
It is Martin Braithwaite. Played it.
Yeah.
Barrow, Stuart Downing, Barca with Messi, and then Denmark.
Good shout.
Now Finn is 1 behind. What nationality is former Bournemouth goalkeeper Artur Boruc?
Fuck.
Cam.
Not clear.
No, he's not. Fuck. Don't.
Buzz. You're out.
Artur Boruc.
I'm thinking of better.
I was
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Yeah, that's right.
I'd say Slovakia.
Incorrect. It's Polish. With a leeway of 4, how many times have Newcastle United beat Aston Villa?
Ever
in history, with a leeway of 4. So
Fuck, they've been gone for a while, haven't they?
I don't know. Me 16.
Fucking hard. Nah, it's fucking nowhere near.
Well, like more or less?
Ever 16.
I don't think it'll be. I think it's like
our first game was like 1899 or something.
Fuck.
Yeah, sure.
Ever.
How many times what Newcastle beat them? I'm gonna go 65.
Oh, incorrect. 74.
Oh, mad.
Villa won 56, I think, and then I think we drew like 24.
Mad.
In what country is Cesc Fabregas currently managing?
Oh.
Not a clue. Me, Cyprus.
Incorrect.
It's probably some dodgy ass country.
Yeah.
Dunno, Belgian.
Incorrect. It's Italy. I thought you would have got that one after.
Who?
Italy.
Who's he?
Oh, Italy.
In Italy.
I thought you said Zayli. I was like, didn't even know it was a
Xabi
fucking
Alonso
country.
was unbeaten with which German
Me.
side? Oh, you missed the bonus point though.
I'll just take the first point.
go on then.
Leverkusen.
Okay. And how many games is he unbeaten for?
I wasn't going to get that.
In the league.
What, this season?
So that mean we're tied?
It might be last season as well. How many games just in a row?
Are we tied unless he gets this?
If he gets this, it's 6-6 with 4 questions.
Oh, is it 6-6? It was 5-6 before I just got Leverkusen.
Yeah, 6-5 to Cam. Cam was winning. 6-5.
Yeah, so it's 6-6 now.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, but
that's what I just said. It's currently a draw unless he gets
sorry,
this.
I thought
So
you
it'll be
said-
7-6.
So how many games is he unbeaten with them?
Sorry, I thought you said it was.
I'm going to go with...
So it'll be 7-6 if you get this.
9.
Why were you going for? Were you going to say a 4 by any chance?
Don't know.
Because it's 14.
Is it?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
6-6.
Wow.
Who's the only player to score in a UCL, Carabao Cup, and FA Cup final?
Poor.
What, UCL final, FA Cup final,
Carabao
and
Cup
Carabao
final.
Cup final? Jesus. Is this a recent player?
Nah.
Are they retired?
Yeah. Well, retired from playing.
What else would they be retired from?
Manager. Might still be a manager. Or a coach.
Cam. Steven Gerrard.
Correct.
Oh,
It's
fair
DPG.
enough.
I was either going to be Steven Gerrard or Wayne Rooney, but then I was trying to think when has Wayne Rooney scored in the final.
Which of these 3 was not in France's 2018 World Cup squad? Presnel Kimpembe, Thomas Lemar, or Alexander Lacazette?
Me, Lacazette.
Correct. 7-7 with 2 questions to go.
2 questions?
Yeah.
One's if I get one, he gets one?
Well, then
You're going to have to find another question. Yeah, I'm going to have to find another question.
Which team tops the Prem form table of the last 5 games?
Me. Man United.
Correct. Last question. Fulham won 5-0 last night. Where does this place them in the Premier League?
Me.
Go on, you.
14th.
Incorrect. Cam to equalise. If you get it wrong, Finn wins and you still haven't won a quiz. This is it,
I
Cam.
don't know why
Cam, this is it. This is it.
12.
He's done it! Oh, it's an
That's 12.
equaliser.
Wow, fair enough.
Right, 2 minutes, boys. Let me just get a question used.
I didn't know they were that high.
Cam, okay,
yeah.
this is actually
I was
mad.
going to go lower.
This will be monumental. This
This is this is unbelievable.
Oh, do you know what makes this more annoying?
No
if
prizes.
if I win, right, yesterday's podcast will be a lie
Yeah.
because we recorded the Christmas podcast yesterday, and in the podcast they were saying like you haven't won one, you still haven't won one. Well,
I'm trying to think of a good
I'll
question.
just have to
I'm
win
just
it,
trying
won't
to think of a good question now.
this is the closest I've actually. Is it? No, no, it's not.
I'm just trying to think of what could be. I'm just going to type it on the internet. Football. No, Premier League. 2 seconds.
Well,
This is a bit boring.
whilst he's finding it,
Shout out the Instagram or something.
shout out the Instagram is at my Miles Offside podcast.
Sure is.
We're now on TikTok. Actually, we never announced that on the podcast.
Oh well, yeah.
Mainly because the last week's one didn't bloody go out because of the files just dying on us. Basically, the audio was just
difficulties.
dead. Yeah, go follow us on Instagram. Our Facebook's currently broken, so don't follow that just yet.
How's it broken?
I don't know, it's just not letting me upload to it anymore.
Yeah, when you upload it always comes up with your personal account.
It just comes up on my personal one instead. Yeah, but follow us on TikTok because we're posting on there now. And I was supposed to do a little bit of a behind the scenes post, but I forgot to record it.
Fantastic.
Nice.
So maybe I'll do it for next week's podcast.
I've got a question.
Me walking to uni and all that behind the scenes of how we record the podcast. That'll be pretty cool, I think.
Oh wait, no, that question's bad actually.
Rob's still looking for a question.
Rob is an idiot. Simply put.
You're an idiot sandwich.
What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich, chef.
I'm just trying to look on. I'm just looking on. I've planned these questions out very Okay.
Here we go.
Which Premier League player has the most yellow cards this season?
Bloody hell.
Me.
Rodri.
Incorrect.
That's a very broad question.
It is, isn't it?
Just guess a player, and I've got another one.
Do you know what it is? Do you know who's actually had a few? Who I think it may be?
Just have a
Joe Linton. Joe Linton's had kind of few.
Go for it then.
I just have.
Oh, nah, incorrect.
Who was it?
How many players?
Who was it though? I want to know.
Nicholas Jackson.
Mad.
Really?
Wow. Yeah. How many players have had more than one red card this season? You don't have to name who. Just how many have had two or more.
One.
2 or more.
Cam. 4.
Incorrect. To win it. I've had more. It's
Me.
2 or more.
It's 2 or more.
2 or more. So not 1.
No,
2.
so they've had 2 or more red cards this season.
Yeah.
But the answer is 2 or more as well.
No.
It could be 1.
Oh, okay. I was going to say 2. That's why.
It could be. The answer could be 1. It could be 2. It could be 5.
I'm saying 2.
Fucking hell, lads! Can you get someone right now? It was 1.
1.
Was it as well?
Who was it?
Ollie McBurney.
What a stupid red card he got, by the way. What a knobhead.
Yeah, he pissed me off anyways. He wouldn't. He lost me loads of money. Oh fucking hell, man. Okay. Name one keeper to have only kept 1 clean sheet in the Premier League this year.
To only have kept 1
To
clean
only have
sheet.
kept 1 clean sheet.
Me. James Trafford.
And Cam loses again.
Yes. The podcast is still true.
I don't believe
it was against. Who was it against? They won 1-0. Was it Luton?
I
think that was
it was Sheffield United the weekend.
Sheffield United. That's one.
You also could have went Jose Sarr, Kelleher,
was
Dan
multiple,
Bentley,
was it?
or Areola. Yeah, you could.
Mad.
Areola's only kept 1. West Ham kept 1 clean sheet. Cam. Shit happens, man. Can we do a prediction? Should we do top 7 predictions or score predictions?
We'll do score predictions.
Top 7
first.
predictions.
Did I not put in the list?
Yeah, you put in the list. Do top. Who do you think will
that
finish top 7?
We'll do that next week before the break.
We'll do it next week because then Joe might be here as well.
Yeah, okay, I like that.
Right, score predictions, boys. Right, first game on. There's no Friday games, isn't it? No. Saturday, 12:30.
Have you got these?
I've got them.
Are you going to write them down? Yeah.
Can do.
He was just going to let us fucking think about them.
I think you're going to need
he was
to
letting
write
us
it down.
think, pair, share.
And then, don't worry, because we'll ask Joe for his predictions, and his will be on the post as well. So, for the listeners, you can recap on our predictions on the Instagram.
Crystal Palace versus Liverpool.
I'm going to say 3-0.
Palace.
Yep. No, Liverpool.
I'm going to say...
Rob.
I'm going to say 2-1 Liverpool.
Palace have been poor recently.
I know. But Palace usually get someone against Liverpool, you know.
I'm going to go... You know what it is? I'm going to go 2-0 Liverpool.
I won't be surprised if Palace get a draw.
Next game, we'll go Brighton versus Burnley.
Burnley. 3-1 Brighton.
1-1.
Oh.
1-1.
You're still not jumping on that Brighton bandwagon, eh?
Nah, I think they play good football. I just think that...
You think Burnley will stop them?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to go...
I think it's tailor-made for Burnley, that game.
I'm going to go 2-0 Brighton.
Nice.
Up the burn.
Right.
Nope.
I bloody love
Man U versus Bournemouth.
1-1.
1-0 Bournemouth. I'm doing it.
I agree. I could say
I'm doing it.
1-0 Bournemouth.
I'm
Wow.
doing 1-0
I'm
Bournemouth.
going 1-1.
Rob 1-1. I'm going to go with 2-1 Man United because I think they're just going to they'll do it anyway.
I'm going controversial. My opinions. I need to stop. I need to just like go.
I'm actually going to go rogue this weekend.
That's what I usually do.
Although I said rogue and I put Brighton to be Burnley and Liverpool to be Palace.
Luton at home to see.
I think Bournemouth to beat United is not that unrealistic.
It's not. Next game, Sheffield United versus Brentford.
He's bouncing all over the place.
2-1 Brentford.
2-1 Brentford, yeah?
Yep.
Rob?
1-0 Brentford. It'll be when Brentford's injured, it'll be like a Vitaly Jan out long shot or something.
Oh, I can see it being... Ooh.
I think Sheffield United would be hard to break down.
Do you know what? I'm going to go 2-1 Sheffield.
Oh, no.
I was considering that, you know.
I'm going to go 2-1.
I was going to go for it.
Next up, Wolves
Forest
versus Forest.
Can I have a 1-1, please?
2-1 Wolves.
I'd like a 1-1.
I think Hwang
2-1 Wolves, yeah?
Hwang Yi-chan and
To Rob, yeah.
Nelson Semedo will score.
1-1 for me.
I'm going to go 2-0 Wolves. Next one, Finn, Villa taking on Arsenal at home.
You know what? I predicted 1-1 against Man City and we won. So I'm going to go 1-1 again.
So you just win.
Rob?
3-1 Arsenal.
Fucking hell. Oh shit, no. No. Cancel all my predictions. I just realised, I've just remembered.
What?
I got my girlfriend to do my predictions this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, right.
Delete mine.
Okay,
Just
we'll go through it.
Just to clarify on this podcast, Alexis is your girlfriend's name. Does she listen to the podcast?
Yeah, sometimes.
Her
dad does.
That's a lie. That's a lie. She does not listen to the podcast.
Her dad is actually our top listener.
Is he?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Well, to Alexis' dad, Finn forgot about your daughter.
Whoa, didn't have to do me like that.
He is a horrible human being.
Anyway, Finn, right, we'll go through again.
Delete Palace, Liverpool. Should put 2-1.
2-1 Liverpool, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2-1 Palace.
Should put 1-1 Brighton, Burnley.
She's got the same predictions as me. She knows ball.
That is actually the same as Rob, both of them. Go on.
She's got 3-1 United, Bournemouth to United.
Right.
She's put 1-0 to Sheffield.
Same as Cam.
To be fair, she's got some
really good... 2-1.
She's got some decent predictions here. Just, I would have changed
Wolves Forest.
Wolves Forest. She put 1-0 Forest.
1-0 Forest.
Yeah.
Villa Arsenal.
She put 3-3.
3-3.
This is football heritage.
Hey.
This is the history of the football.
Right, and then
Sunday. Right, we'll go Everton Chelsea.
Right, she's put 2-2.
Everton Chelsea.
Which I don't think it's a bad shout.
I'm gonna go
2 minutes. Finn 2-2. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Chelsea.
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 I'm gonna go 2-0.
Everton.
Chelsea.
Mad.
Fulham West Ham.
2-1 West Ham.
I'm gonna go 1-1. I'm gonna do a draw. And just back against West Ham.
What did you say, Finn? Sorry.
2-1 West Ham.
We need to ask Joe for his predictions, don't we?
2-1 West Ham. What did you say, Rob? 1-1.
1-1, yeah, 1-1. Craven Cottage, the Forest. Luton City next.
I'm gonna go with
9-0 Luton.
2-1 Fulham. Yeah, Luton versus City.
4-2. See.
4-2. That's a weird one.
I never go for the... I'm that far at the top. I'm trying to just take the piss and just make it tight. I'm actually trying to throw
Finn,
it.
what's your prediction?
Well, it's not my prediction.
Sorry. What's
3-1 Man City.
Not a terrible one.
I'm going to go with 4-0 City.
And then Tottenham the Toon.
Tottenham versus Newcastle.
Yeah. Spurs.
5-0 3-2 Newcastle.
Oh, wow. That's also what Alexis has put.
She knows ball, man.
3-2.
She knows it'll be a high-scoring game.
3-2 Newcastle.
I think it's going to be...
She watches Ange Postecoglou's highlight.
I'm going to put 2-1 Newcastle.
Okay.
Go a bit different.
Eddie Howe's prep.
I was going through them and I was like, hang on.
Why they're so similar to mine? However, I'm trying to throw it. Some of them, I'm trying to make it tighter because I'll kind of want to make my brain work more.
And that's all predictions, lads, for the weekend.
It is, and then we'll get Joe's and we'll get it on the post.
Get on the socials.
I'll smash it.
And yeah,
there's one more thing to talk about.
Oh, there is one more thing
to
to talk
just
about.
What Joe, Rob's brought along. Sorry.
It's just because Joe's usually sat here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, sorry.
Top 10 Premier League centre backs.
Ooh, calm down.
Because I like these top 10 lists because the one cause debate and two because I like making them.
R.I.P. headphone users.
Yeah, well,
sorry.
Fuck yous. Don't worry about headphones.
Mine are very. I think mine's gonna be very controversial.
If you're sat in your room wearing headphones, you've got a problem, anyways.
So top 10 defenders, centre backs.
Centre backs. Premier League. Number 10. Who wants to go first for their number 10?
Not me.
Wait, do they want to go through the whole list first?
No, we'll do 10.
Okay. I've got Gabriel.
I've gone Gabriel actually.
Nice. I've gone Gabriel higher.
Well,
I've got Maguire at 10. And I think that's only because he's had a recent bit of form.
Number 9, I've got the man from the great AJ Tracy and Dave song. Oh, Thiago Silva.
I don't have him in my top 10.
He's not my top 10.
Thiago Silva's 9 for me.
Oops.
I love Thiago Silva.
I've got Mark Gay.
I've gone Lewis Dunk.
Fair. I've got Lewis Dunk above.
Number 8, I've got kind of one of them higher, but I can't lie, I would have been being deluded. I've got Fabian Shaw. I would have been being deluded if I put him any higher.
Nah, Fabian Shaw's higher.
I got Lewis Dunk in 8.
Who have you got?
Lewis Dunk 8.
I've got Lisandro Martinez.
Oh no.
I don't like Cam's list.
I don't like Martinez.
Bear in mind, can I just say something? I literally did this.
Great, but
I do it the same thing every week. I always do it as I sit here 5 minutes before the podcast starts. So, Lisandro Martinez.
I did it on the train.
Number 7.
I've got Christian Romero.
I've got Christian Romero.
I haven't got.
I've got Romero.
I know it's going to be very controversial. I haven't got him in my top 10.
I know. I was going to put... Wait, have you got Shaw over Romero?
I have, yeah.
I was going to do it, but I didn't want to get shouted at for being deluded.
7 for me.
Can I put Shaw higher than Romero? I'm putting Shaw one above Romero.
Me and Rob are agreeing for once.
Number 7, I've got
There's literally only... I've got Thiago...
Sorry?
I've got Konsa at number 7.
Oh, have you?
I haven't said Konsa yet.
Nice, I like that.
No, that's not the reason why.
Oh, no.
He's not there. I did have him in. Do you know? No, he was 10. No, he was 9. I'll explain when we get to number 1. Number 6, I've gone Sven Botman.
I've got Sven in my top 10.
Who have you got 6?
Fabian Shaw.
I've got Fabian Shaw at 6 as well.
Botman. I've got Shaw 7 now, and Romero 8. 5, I've gone Mickey van der Ven.
Who you got?
Who you got? I've got Ezri Konsa.
Oh my god!
Mine's worse. Mine's worse. Gabriel.
What?
Oh my god!
That's a worse shot.
That's worse than that. No. Bear in mind, I'd just literally put them in any random order.
No, that's poor by both of you. I can't lie, but I understand why you're like.
Maybe I'm slightly biased.
Yeah, why the fuck has he got Gabriel? That's fucking.
That's not even biased.
Stupid.
Literally, as I've just said, I literally did this 5 minutes before. Right?
Number 5, Gabriel.
Right, move on. Number 4.
Number 4, I've got Ruben Diaz.
I've got Ruben Diaz.
I've got Saliba.
What?
Have you got syphilis or something? What's wrong with you?
Saliba in 4. You mad? He's one of the best centre backs in the league.
I've got seeing that, I've got
What?
Number 3.
I've got number 3. I've got Ruben Diaz.
I've got Virgil van Dijk.
I got John Stones.
I don't hate that. Wow.
Because my reason for
you've got Saliba for you.
Yeah, because I think the top 3 is better than him. That's why.
John Stones is 3rd because he's a great centre back, but like we were saying before we start the podcast, he's a better player further forward.
Okay, yeah.
So I agree. His original position is centre half.
I agree.
But I think there's better players in centre half.
That's why I have Stones too. I think Stones is now a better, just because you're better footballer, I've got him, and he's more adaptable. I've got him more Van Dijk.
Number 2 for you. Rob's already said he's got John Stones.
Number 2, I've got Saliba.
I've got Van Dijk.
You got Van Dijk 1?
I've got Van Dijk 1.
I don't hate it. I've got Saliba 1.
I
think them 4, Saliba, Diaz. I don't like the idea of Saliba, Stones, or Van Dijk being below Diaz. To be fair, so the top 3.
It's not far off, by the way. I'm saying it's quite close, but I just think Ruben Diaz is just a little bit better.
I just want to explain my Ezri Konsa thing. I really rate Ezri Konsa, right? The issue is I don't know if he's. I don't I had him in until you said about the Stones. I actually had him in 8th, and then I went, I don't know if I'd rather have him than Thiago Silva, and I feel like I'm an idiot if I didn't put him over Gabriel. However, I wouldn't hate if he was 8th. But he is not going above Shaw, Romero, Botman, Van der Ven, Diaz, Van Dijk, Saliba, Stones.
For me, he is.
He's not.
He's
a good player. He's an alright player. He's decent. But yeah. How do you have one, Cam?
He's absolutely incredible.
2 again?
Van Dijk.
3.
Ruben Diaz.
And then 4.
Saliba.
Arguably the best centre-back in the world. He's 4.
Yeah.
In the Premier League.
But Van Dijk, Saliba, Stones, Diaz are all on like a whole other level.
Yeah. And then I think Van der Ven will end up there alongside, and then I think Botman, and then Botman and Van der Ven are kind of interchangeable. And then I think Shaw, Romero, Konza, Thiago Silva, Gabriel are I think Shaw's a level above them actually. Shaw's the fucking good. I only didn't put Shaw above Romero originally because I didn't want to look deluded. Anyways, I don't know if there's any talking points.
No, I think that is it. I think.
One more thing. Newcastle United play Milan next week. It is next week, isn't it? And we haven't got a podcast. Can I just have predictions if you think Newcastle will qualify? It is next Tuesday, isn't it?
Ooh. No, Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. So we will record a podcast. It just won't be out. Oh, we'll be out.
I don't know. It depends what day we do, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. We might do Tuesday next week after Keith.
2 minutes. Let's just check.
Okay.
Yeah, Wednesday.
So we might have a podcast.
I think we should do predictions anyways, just in
case we don't.
Will we qualify and score predictions? I think 3-1 Newcastle.
Yeah, you'll definitely beat Milan, but will PSG beat Dortmund?
PSG beat Dortmund and we go to the Europa League.
Nah, I think we come second, and I think we're going to beat Milan.
Well, hang on. I know it's a stupid question because realistically you should prefer qualifying to the knockout stage of the Champions League, but what would you actually prefer?
I'd rather qualify at the knockout stage of the Champions League just for the moments like Real Madrid.
Yeah, I think there's two things to take.
I'm not gonna go to bed fuming if we go into the Europa League. I'll probably go to bed fuming if we get knocked out altogether purely because we got robbed in that PSG game. And I wouldn't be angry about. People might laugh at us, right? I'm so proud of the lads' performance in that Champions League because they've literally done exactly what we wanted them to do. Just tried the best. Literally, I know it sounds stupid, but they worked so hard in all of those games. Except Dortmund away, we were fucking shit, and Dortmund at home, we were shit as well. Yeah. But Dortmund also good.
I think great, if, like Rob says, like I'd rather go into the knockout to the Champions League for the moments. Yeah. But because of what's happening with our squad at the minute with the injuries and stuff like that, I'd rather
we actually play more games.
I would like to go into the Europa League just so we can get further.
We also play, but then we play more games. Chances are if we go to the round 16 in the Champions League, it might end there. But I don't care because it's there. Like, imagine Newcastle United rocking up to a European away leg at the fucking Bernabeu.
Do you fancy your chances in the Europa League if you drop into it?
I think we win it.
Yeah. I don't think.
I think we win it.
I think we'll get a semi-final.
It'll be between us.
Semi-final.
I think no, unless we play Liverpool because they're our bogey team. Yeah. If we avoid Liverpool and Liverpool get beat by like a Roma or something, I think we win it.
Did we not get?
Honestly, nah.
Seeing that, we got
the semi-final in 2006.
Imagine a Europa League final.
Do not say 2011.
We got the quarter.
We got the semi-final where Didier Drogba scored 2 against us. Scored a free kick. It was a fucking amazing.
Imagine that final of like if you've got Liverpool in the final.
I've said imagine Man United go third. Man United play Liverpool in the final.
Are you seen where? I think
Liverpool win the Europa
League final. Yeah. Have you seen where the Europa League final's at?
No, I haven't seen this year. Is it?
So the Champions League
is Wembley.
Is Wembley?
It's Dublin. Imagine Liverpool, Man United, Dublin now.
Liverpool got a massive following in Ireland.
I know exactly. That's sort of Man United. Man United have a pretty big following.
Man United have a big
Liverpool's
following.
Bigger though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Liverpool's bigger. Well,
Liverpool's massive in Ireland.
Liverpool's probably got more Irish supporters than they do Scouse supporters.
My sister's, so my brother-in-law, my sister's husband, his family is Irish, and they're all Liverpool
fans. Liverpool massive. I know it is massive. I know Man United are quite big over there, but Liverpool are
massive.
Imagine how good that Liverpool win. I think Liverpool.
So imagine Liverpool in the final of the Europa League, mate.
I think Liverpool win it.
Liverpool win the Europa League though.
And I think the final of the Champions League is going to be Bayern versus.
I think Liverpool would beat you in the final as well.
I think it's Bayern versus
Liverpool
Newcastle.
Liverpool I think.
Were you going to say it's Bayern versus Newcastle?
Bayern versus Man City. Oh. Can I just give Bayern versus Dortmund run it back at Wembley? But I just want to clarify one more thing. I made a wild prediction. I think Newcastle get the final of the Carabao Cup, by the way, against Liverpool. We lose to them in the league New Year's Day. We can never beat Liverpool, and we beat them in a cup final because we can't beat them since.
Wembley's totally different.
Storylines write themselves.
Yeah, you got beat by Man United.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But Wembley's like totally
To
be
fair, Man United's form going into that final was unbelievable.
So Man United...
They were second in the league.
We haven't lost a game to Man United since then. If I'm right in thinking.
Beat them twice.
You knocked them out of the Carabao Cup.
No, 3 times. Yeah, we knocked them out of the Carabao Cup. Beat them out. Oh, that performance in the league where we couldn't score in the first half and then beat them in the league again. Yeah, 3 times at home.
Yeah. So we've beat them 3 times since that final.
Yeah.
So it's
because you just played them in the final, but then you just have them like the week after as well.
No, well, we got beat the final, and then I think it was like
week after we had them after we beat Spurs 6-1.
Yeah, it was
end of one game before we had Spurs and Man United back to back, and it was 2.
Was it end of March, beginning of April?
That Spurs performance was different gravy. Well,
that's when you scored like 6 and like
we scored 5 in 25 minutes.
Mental.
Against Spurs. Anyways, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Sorry, I just tried to mention.
No, that's the end. Thank you all for listening. As we mentioned before about the socials, go follow.
I think we should post a 10-minute clip from this podcast to TikTok.
Just keep tabs.
10-minute clip to TikTok.
You can upload 10-minute clips to TikTok.
Yeah, but they don't do
it's
well.
Just too long.
Okay, 2-minute clip to TikTok.
Keep tabs on what we're doing.
Don't smoke.
Miles Offside everywhere. That's what we are. Just at Miles Offside. It's at Miles Offside Pod on TikTok. It's at Miles Offside Podcast on Instagram. It's Miles Offside at Miles Offside on YouTube, because you've got handles on YouTube now. Our Facebook is just Miles Offside, although it's a bit broken at the moment, so we're trying to fix it.
Leave a like and subscribe.
We will have one more after this.
So we have
one more episode and then
one more than the Christmas special.
So we'll
2 more episodes.
This one comes out. Obviously, you're listening to it, and then we'll have one next week, and then that'll be it till the 23rd of December.
And next week is the Tyne Weir Derby special.
It is,
because Joe wasn't here, so we couldn't fucking do it today, but it's next week.
Tyne Weir
Derby special, so tune in for that, because that is going to be feisty.
That is literally going to get intense. But
I'm going to be hosting it alongside...
And we're going to be arguing it.
And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.
See ya.